Alright, so DangerVille uploaded a video a few days ago about Shin Godzilla 2 being revealed. So I honestly haven't seen the first movie, but I've seen a lot of it. So I basically put all the parts together to know what happened. And I'm quite interested to see what Shin Godzilla 2 has entailed for us, because the evolutions that it could add here could be the fourth, fifth or sixth form. And that would be absolutely OP. And I know the humans are just cooked. So without further ado, check out DangerVille. Give some love and support, and let's just get straight to it.
What a wonderful day!
Wonderful.
Wonderful day!
Godzilla news, baby!
This is your Mayor Alistair back once again with some radioactive atomic news for you.
I'm ready.
Bloomberg just
Hit me with
confirmed
it.
a few things that have completely set the stage for the new few years of Godzilla. And honestly, I don't think you're ready for what I'm about to say.
It's my favorite
In a
franchise.
recent earnings report,
Movie
it
franchise.
was revealed
I
that
love it.
Toho's full library of 38 Godzilla films has made a staggering
Damn.
$3 billion worldwide.
Good.
That's already huge, but what's even more exciting is what Toho plans to do next.
It's actually crazy. I know this is not kaiju related, but it's crazy that they've made 3 billion. I don't know if it's just proper, like just straight profit without any taxes or whatever. I don't know anything, but it's crazy to think that they've made 3 billion profit. Let's just say clean profit. But then GTA 6, what I've heard is that they've used 2 billion to make it. So like that's just insane. I think 2 billion. Yes. Anyways.
They've officially laid out the strategy to make
Green.
Godzilla a
Imagine
global
it becomes
entertainment
green,
icon.
but I love purple. But I
Not
love
just in
green.
Japan,
Oh.
Not just in the West, but everywhere. And if what's being planned actually happens the way it sounds, this might be the biggest era for Godzilla ever. Godzilla's been around for over 70 years now. He's ruled the Japanese box office.
Now Godzilla's been around for over 2 million.
In Hollywood and
200
become
million.
one of the most recognizable characters in all of cinema.
Oh,
But
heck
now,
yeah.
He's about to
that's
get
so cool. Wait,
recognizable characters
being the behind the
in
scenes.
all of
This
cinema.
is from
but now
long
he's
ago.
about to get
But which way?
recognizable characters
Sorry, I'm going back. I'm trying to. This says to be OG. This is not Heisei. This is very OG.
in all of cinema. But now
It's so
he's
cool to
about
see him
get
behind the scenes. I wonder which year that
bigger.
was.
Toho has multiple
So cool.
new Godzilla films in active development, and 2
Oh,
of them are
this is
actually
getting me
just
hyped already.
shocking, like completely out of left field. But they sound awesome.
Shin
and I
Godzilla is gonna
can't
come
wait
back
to tell
crazy.
you about
I mean,
them. So,
-1.
If you thought -1 was peak, just wait, because we are officially
-1's gonna
entering
get
a
more
new
peak.
era of Godzilla, and it's going to be massive. Today we're going to break down everything we know.
Make me
But
giggle,
listen
yeah.
to Godzilla when he says subscribe already, because
Yep,
70%
subscribe.
of you aren't.
Subscribe.
So do
By
it,
him and by
or
me.
else I can't prevent what he's going to do to you.
Damn, bro, got 32% subscribed. I got like 1.
Now let's get to the news.
Help me out,
Starting
guys.
off with
Please
something
keep the
we've all
lights on.
speculated on. It's that Toho has confirmed that the -1 sequel will be coming as soon as
Man, I
next year.
love it.
We all figured it would. but
-1
here's
is
confirmation.
so cool.
And from the wording, it sounds like it will
-1
really
is like
be
the
a
puppy of
follow-up
of
to the
Godzilla,
2023 film,
like, family.
instead of just
He's
another
a puppy.
original project. This means it will likely continue the story of -1, exploring Japan post-World War II, led by Koichi and Noriko.
Also, if you haven't watched -1 yet, I do recommend watching it. I had a good time watching it. She's very pretty.
As we learn
Anyways.
how the world is coping following the Godzilla attacks. Will we finally figure out what the mark on Noriko's neck means? Does she now have a connection
I watched
to
the movie so long
Godzilla?
ago, I completely
Is it
forgot
gonna
about
turn
that.
her into Biolante, or is it just a literal permanent mark representing the trauma experienced on that day? I honestly can't wait to find out. It's been decades since Toho has done a proper sequel. But it's not the only sequel that's been confirmed, but we'll get to that later.
That beam is so OP.
First, I want to talk about
Make it new
this.
from your mouth.
Remember
Crazy.
this promo that was released to celebrate Godzilla in Southeast Asia?
I did not
stomping
see
across
this.
Marina Bay Sands, Gardens by the Bay in Singapore, the Petronas Twin Towers in Kuala Lumpur, and Bali's
Twin
Paddy
Towers,
Fields.
oh no.
It left pretty much all of us confused because what was it
Wait,
for?
he's in the rice fields. Hey, what you doing in the rice fields, huh? That's my rice production right there. How dare you destroy my food? Messed up. Is that -1? Yes.
Left pretty much all of us confused because
Yes.
what was it for? Is this for the -1 sequel? What's
Maybe it's
going on?
maybe it's
Well,
like
it turns
showing
out
where
Toho has
each
set
movie's
up
gonna
a
take place. I don't know.
subsidiary in Singapore, and it's for a massive reason.
that's beautiful.
The Bloomberg article confirms that a new film is being developed for the Southeast Asian audiences.
Why does it look
This
so big?
followed the announcement that Toho will be expanding their reach into China in hopes of growing the fan base. Remember their World of Godzilla announcement a few years back? Well,
Ooh.
here it is in play. Who knows if this
Ultraman.
design will stay though? This
Green.
seems to be
Bro,
just
green
a
would go
modified
crazy.
-1
Is-
design used for the promo as a way of saying.
Is green
"Hey, I'm
high
here,"
on the
but
UV
who
scale?
knows?
Or
It's
is it UV
honestly
scale? I don't
sick,
know.
And I love that green atomic glow. If you want to hear us talk
Bro,
more
that
about
looks
this
so
design
nice.
specifically, then check out our video on the twisted new Godzilla design. The decision to expand
I should
into
check that
China
out.
is actually huge because Subaraya,
Maybe
the
tomorrow.
makers of Ultraman, have already done the same thing. And now earnings from China
Ultraman is fun.
has
I liked watching
completely
that one
overtaken
3D
Japan
animated
by 3
series on
times
Netflix.
The amount. Ultraman toy sales in China have overtaken Disney. It's
Damn.
literally bigger than Star Wars over there. Compared to
No
Subaraya's
way.
growth in the West, which apparently hasn't been
What?
that impressive.
There's no
growing
way
a
bigger than Star Wars. I
mere
love Star Wars.
0.01 billion.
More than
The
Ultraman, I have to be
response
honest.
from China has been massive by comparison. So if Godzilla can do the same thing and gain a massive audience in Asia, we could be looking at a
Let's
true world
Everyone's
of
going
Godzilla.
into
Legendary
Godzilla,
have
let's
helped
go.
become an icon in the West.
Yes.
And now Toho's films are being seen more than ever
but-
before.
But I was gonna be. They say an icon in Asia, right? I can't remember exactly, but I mean it started there, so it wouldn't have been already there before it came to the West, because it started in, I'm assuming Japan or something. Huh? I don't know. I just know I
Now
love
with this
Godzilla.
expansion, Godzilla could become even bigger thanks to China. So this could be
China!
monumental for the
China
future
makes
of
everything
the King
so,
of the Monsters.
you know.
So what does this mean for the film itself? Chances are this basically means it'll feature Chinese actors and the Southeast Asian locations,
Okay.
like what was seen in the promo, which means it'll appeal more to the Chinese audience, but won't necessarily stop the rest of the world from watching it either. If -1 continues to be more of a drama, perhaps China's
The thing
film
is-
will lean more into the classic action-heavy films.
I mean, movies should not be separated by whoever's acting in it. It's a movie. It's meant for entertainment purposes. It's there for a spectacle to watch, for you to entertain yourselves, and for the people that made it to earn some sort of living from it. Or it could just for them to make something because they have a passion for it. Earning from it could just be a secondary outcome. But the point of a movie is for entertainment for the wide, public. It shouldn't be anything else other than that. End of it. That's just how it should be.
Pre-Shin Godzilla, with Godzilla fighting another giant monster. I would honestly love to see that. Now, this isn't even where the news
Yes.
stops, because
Gigan?
Toho
Ooh,
also
maybe-
made a surprise
maybe they're
announcement
gonna bring in
the
Gigan.
article. They
Oh.
are indeed
Oh.
planning a sequel
Oh.
to Shin
A modern Gigan.
Godzilla. Yes, Shin Godzilla 2 might actually be happening. After -1 released, we thought the open-ended finale to Shin Goji would never be
Yeah,
explored.
here's the ending I was
But
talking about.
Finally, it looks like we might
You see,
actually
I
finale
was
to Shin
talking
Goji.
about the humanoid, so it's coming out the tail. It's so weird to think that its tail is like an underdeveloped face. Cause that's why it should beam out of there. That's insane. It was starting to. I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was evolving or if it just was a reaction to something, but something happened and it turned into stone or something. Or was it
He would
evolving?
never
It's crazy.
be explored. But finally, it looks like we might
Imagine
actually
having many
find
little
out
ones.
what this all
Bro, it's so
means.
ugly.
Godzilla
The first few
evolved
forms are so
several times
ugly,
throughout the
and then the
film,
rest is still
and his
ugly, but
last-ditch
look at
attempt
that,
at
look at that
survival was
underdeveloped
becoming
mouth.
the ultimate predator.
How are you shooting a beam that's not
Humanity,
from your mouth?
with
It's like
the
a bit
horrific
ahead.
mutated humanoid forms
Hacks. Now
sprouting
look at
from
these.
his tail. Will
Look
the
at this. These are
sequel
so
delve
these are like xenomorphs.
the horrific
Look at
mutated
this thing. That's like a spine that's coming off, and now it's like a tail.
humanoid forms
These are.
sprouting
It's like spider webs.
from
Oh
his
my
tail.
word.
Will the sequel delve more into this?
Look at this. This is straight. This is xenomorph. This is the Godzilla spikes, but then it goes the spine, blah blah blah, blah, and then from the the hips downward, this is the tail. That looks like ribs. Look at those teeth. Ugh.
evolution,
Ugh.
or could we see
That-
him
that's from the tail.
defrost
Ugh.
and grow
Gross.
even larger, or maybe even sprout wings like what
Yeah,
we've seen in that
that's the
original
Purple Six
concept
form,
art?
where they got wings,
There's
isn't it?
limitless possibilities with something like Shin Godzilla.
One day we're gonna get a movie where it gets into its final form and it's just a universe.
Shin Godzilla
That'd be
is
so cool.
body horror manifest.
Yeah.
Where what
Ugh.
Godzilla really represents.
I remember
can be
second form was
twisted into
spitting blood.
Almost anything. So personally, I'd love to see these humanoid Godzillas come to life. Maybe there's a Godzilla cult that wants to see him released. After
What
all,
the
we
heck?
did see crowds of people calling it God. But how would you like to see Godzilla evolve? Let us know in the comments below. However, I do worry that they might oversaturate the market.
Depending on which Godzilla,
How would you like to see Godzilla evolve? Let us know in the comments.
depending on the Godzilla, I would just like to see. Obviously, I would like to see the further form. For Shin Godzilla, first of all, I want to see the further stages of his evolution. Maybe the 5th and 6th in the next movie. Maybe the 7th, but that's bordering world destruction. So I don't know. -1, I'd like to see him grow a bit bigger, a bit more lean because he's a bit bottom heavy. But I don't know about power because he's really OP with an insane regeneration because you know he didn't die in the final movie. His atomic breath is already more than destructive enough, but I don't know what to do there. But I just want him to grow in size and like change his appearance a bit. Maybe change the color from blue to green. That'd be sick. As for Legendary Godzilla, I honestly love where he is now. I don't want him to go back to his more chonky state. How he is right now. I want to see if I can get that frame. Where is it? Oh, come on.
But how would you like to see Godzilla evolve?
This form, how he is here, I honestly think is amazing. The color might change. I'm honestly down for a color change because pink is cool and whatnot, but I want to see something else. I don't want to, but I mean it's dope. It's actually multiple colors when you actually look at the ray, like maybe a red or something. Because like Godzilla now is like an ashy gray kind of color, so maybe something that complements that very nicely as well. Like after pink, if he ever evolves again, like to go against either Destroyer or Gigan in the next movie. Whoever it might be. So I just want to see them just evolve more and more. I don't want them to die. If they die, they have to have offspring that's gonna become OP as well.
Let us know in the comments below.
But let me, yes,
However,
exactly. I was just about to say that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comments as well. How you want them to be, and if you agree with me. If you don't, subscribe. So just let me know your opinions, please. I'm actually curious to know.
I oversaturate the market with Godzilla films. People care enough about the G-Man right now because his films are still rare enough where they're still a big event. But if
wait, was that
Sydney?
Sydney?
Right now because his films are still rare.
Is this? No, never mind.
Enough where they're
I thought
still
it was
a big event.
Never mind.
But if they have films coming out left, right, and center, then people will just get tired of them.
Bro, like,
what
how do you not
happened
like
towards
it's just a
the end of the
spectacle?
Showa
It's
era,
pure
where
entertainment.
simply
I just
nobody
want the
cared.
legendary
So
films to
clearly doesn't
not
want to go
show so
years
much
without
humans. I want to see more the
releasing a
kaiju.
film, like what happened between Final
That's
War.
why the latest Godzilla movie, New Empire, showed less humans and more about the kaiju, which is amazing. I want more. I want less humans. Screw the humans. More kaiju. I want more lore, more variety, more big bads. Just more. Just give me more. I want to eat it all.
To Shin,
I need it.
or between Shin and -1
It's an addiction
again.
that just don't
but
go away.
They may be overcompensating by releasing something every year, but hopefully they're aiming
They
to
should
make
they
films
should
that
actually
appeal
make
to
Shin Godzilla
different
some giant ass
audiences.
dumbbells so his
Some
arms
want
aren't
the
so
drama,
tiny.
Some want the horror, and some want
Ooh.
whatever the Southeast Asian one is going to be.
Look,
To
look at
summarize
that.
just how big this news actually is, we'll
Oh,
be
that
getting
green
Monarch
looks
Legacy
so
of Monsters
fire,
next
bro.
year, the Godzilla -1 sequel, Godzilla X Kong Supernova a few months after
Supernova.
that, a Shin Godzilla sequel, and a Southeast
No, it was
Asian Goji
wait, it
film
was
as
Supernova
well.
that I'm talking
And
about.
that's
Shit,
not
I'm
to mention
stupid.
the
Not New
4D
Empire.
Godzilla ride and the Godzilla
Oh, wait,
X
am I
Kong
dumb?
ride
No.
coming soon.
No, it is
the
New
future
Empire.
is looking
No, I'm dumb.
stacked for the
Never
King
mind.
of the Monsters,
Yeah.
and I'm all here for it. We are literally in the golden age of the franchise, and I couldn't be happier. There's something for everyone here.
I mean,
and
I think a good reason for that being is because technology and film, like all the things used to make films, is so advanced compared to how it used to be. It's just you can make proper CGI and just make it look just spectacular. It's so nice. Back then, it was so practical and like the edit was. I don't know how it was back then because I mean I wasn't born in the 90s, so or 80s or 70s or anything. So I don't know. I know it was really tough back then, but now it's so. I don't want to say easy, but it's so much easier to make something like this where you can make it look just insane. I don't know anything about the art of producing films or anything, so I just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But they have all the resources, even now. With the amount of money they make, I assume is more than enough to make it just an amazing film.
couldn't imagine any fan of the series being unhappy with this news. But which news gets you the most hyped? -1 sequel coming next year, Shin Godzilla 2, or the prospect of a Chinese Godzilla? Let us know in the comment section down below.
All of them.
Don't forget to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a
That's
resident
right.
of DangerVille
Do it.
today. And give us a
For
big
him and for me,
Titan-sized
I believe.
like. I've been Alistair, and we'll see
Bye,
you
Alistair.
residents in the next one.
Next one. Yes. There was something in the rain point, but I can't remember. I'm excited for all of them. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. The Chinese Godzilla is they should make it. I don't know. Oh no, they should make a Tiamat in that movie then. That is shaped like a Chinese dragon. That would be crazy. That would go hard. Damn. I actually will. I need to watch Shin Godzilla. I'm gonna especially the second one as well. I hope they evolve him so his arms aren't so stupid. damn, I'm excited for all of them. Let me know as well if you guys are gonna watch it, and if you're super excited. Because I mean, like, if you're a fan of Godzilla, you gotta be excited. If you aren't, then get excited. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.